Good morning, everyone. It's 8:19 in the morning. Today is May 23rd, 2023. 5:23:23 or 23:5:23, whichever you like. Let's enjoy the morning commute and the morning walk in New York City. Welcome, everyone. It's sunny. It's a little windy. 57 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Montessor. Hey, good morning. Let's take a look at Columbus Circle and these towers of 57th Street. The billionaire row, they call him. Let's zoom out a little, and this way you will be able to see the whole thing. We are in Columbus Circle. Good morning, everyone. Good day, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Don't forget your likes, don't forget to share and subscribe. Let's walk. The entrance to the mall is right there across the street, and these are the towers. They call them the Columbus Circle Towers. Some call it the Deutsche Bank Center because this technically is Deutsche Bank Center. Columbus column is right there, covered by the tree. We're going to cross the street and look at it, and then we will maybe walk around Central Park a little bit and somewhere else. So we'll see. It's a heavy traffic. Have to be patient with that. Broadway and Upper West Side is going that way. That's northbound, and Central Park West is there. Let's cross Columbus Circle, Central Park West intersection. That's the entrance to Central Park, southwest corner, Central Park. How's everybody doing? We're early today. Pedicabs are here already. They don't have any customers, but waiting for them. That's the Museum of Art and Design right over there. This building has a rich history, and it originally didn't look like that, and it wasn't a museum, but eventually it became a museum of modern art, and design. Rather, Museum of Modern Art is somewhere else, but not too far, walking distance. It's a heavy traffic in the morning. Turin, good morning, and White, good morning. Mulder, good evening. Good morning to us, good evening to you. Let's cross. I have a few seconds so we can take a look at the column, Columbus column, right there. That's why this area is called Columbus Circle as well. Look at the view from here, pretty awesome. Let's zoom out. There you go. Beautiful. Christopher Columbus is all the way up there. And the fountains, of course, you hear them, they are all around. and the benches so you can have a seat and enjoy yourself. It's a little chilly, a little windy in the morning, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's walk through Central Park a little bit. This is Central Park South, right in front of us. Three long avenue blocks between Central Park West and Fifth Avenue, but we're not going to walk to the straight line. We're going to walk into the park and take a look at what Central Park looks like around here. A little bit. So we are in Columbus Circle. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your likes, shares, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And as always, your super chats and super stickers are very much appreciated. This is the Museum of Arts and Design in Columbus Circle. Closed. It's too early. Traffic everywhere. Very busy intersection all the time. Hello there. Smells like party. Really? Sometimes. Not right now. But sometimes. Alright, let's step into the park for a little bit. The bored pedicab drivers. It's too early for them. Official authorized bike rental, which is here. Lots of bikes, actually. Look at that. How many bikes are here? Maybe 200. Mulder, good evening in Japan. Good evening, thank you for watching. So we'll walk in the park, not too far from Central Park South, which is right there. To get a little bit of a cleaner air and see what's going on. A lot of people jogging over there and walking, power walking. Once I wake up, people, it's sell time. Thank you. Yes, right there. They're walking and riding and jogging and running over there. That's the kind of like the inner circle around the park. One of them. And a lot of pets, a lot of dogs too. Look right there, those two are. Take a better look. Right there. Sally, good morning. Paul P, looking good. Hi, Paul P and Sally. Good morning, everybody. That's exit 2, 7th Avenue, right over there. Southern areas of Central Park. Most visited by tourists, usually, you know, it starts from south because it's closer to Midtown, and park is 53 blocks long, so 2.5 miles approximately, or 4 kilometers approximately. So the further away from Central Park South, the less tourists, less of you know, the walkers you can see. unless you're more or less local, but a lot of tourists around here. That's a form of commute for some. Electric scooters. Yeah, these dogs are walking free. Let's hope they're not gonna get a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and because they don't look super non-aggressive. They look like they're up to something, and they let them walk without the leash. So, you know. But good luck telling her that she's doing something inappropriately. I think that dogs have to be on a leash in the park. I mean, unless they are in specific dog run areas, then it's a totally different story. Did you take a coffee, Al? Not yet, to be honest. Not yet. But I have that in mind somewhere, somehow. I should. Oh, you hear the birds. Now they're on the leash. Did she hear me? Weird, right? So now we're in compliance, 100%. Awesome. Creepy. Weird. I said something and she did it. Right away. Mulder, it is a refreshing morning, very much so. We're not going to go very far into the park, but even what you see here is pretty awesome, refreshing, and very green, very fresh. Let's look up a little bit. What do we see around Central Park South? This one on the left is the Steinway Tower. It's the thinnest residential tower in the world. Tallest, if you consider the ratio width to height, that is the thinnest one in the world. It's amazing how it stands like that. This one is in the center is Central Park Tower. On the bottom is the Nordstrom store, It's a huge department store, upscale, and that's the Central Park Tower. They call this area, they are situated on West 57th Street. They call it the Billionaires Row. These apartments, these units are pricey as, you have no idea. A lot of pigeons. Arlene W, good morning. Early morning walk. Touring, I like Central Park. Yeah, Central Park is great. Oh, okay, more dogs without the leash. Alright. Hello. Hopefully they're well trained and not, unhappy with themselves. Smell the trees. Maybe this one smells pretty good. I was seeing flowers. Fifth Avenue would be over there, so we're not going to lose the sense of direction, because it's very easy if you're not familiar with Central Park, especially when you cannot see through the whole park because of the trees. It's very easy to think you walk in a straight line like we're walking now, but you're actually making a U-turn right now. So we're not going to do that. We'll go across and we'll keep right. Hundreds of people jogging. If not thousands. Alright, this is not an official crosswalk, so you know, we all know about the bicycles and electric scooters and all kind of things like that, so be careful. Especially if they're on the phone or listening to music and they're moving at the speed of, I don't know, 30-40 miles an hour easily. We are walking through the southern areas of Central Park, in between 7th and 6th Avenues, if we would approximate where we are. And why? Hi everyone in chat. Good to have you watching. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Please hit the like button, everybody. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. 8:37 in New York City. This is the area where the rink is in the winter, and now let's see what it looks like. Tennis courts with people playing tennis already. I think this is kind of new. This space wasn't used as tennis courts before, if I'm not mistaken, but right now they made the right choice, and there's plenty of tennis courts where we'll find a better angle. WNW, I'll be in New York City in 6 days. Yeah, Paul. Hi, Paul. Paul says hi to Darlene. That's the entrance to the rink, which is now transformed into the whole bunch of tennis courts. They probably won't let us on. I don't know. Where is everybody? Yeah, you have to walk through there. Yes, we will just take a look. A little bit. It's pretty awesome. I mean, these courts are pretty small, but good enough to exercise and play tennis. Central Park West would be that way. Welcome everyone, and thank you for walking with us this morning. We'll take a better look from the slight elevation over here. Before we do, let's enjoy the view of partially 5th Avenue and partially Central Park South. It's at the top of Plaza Hotel with a flag right there. Really good morning. It's amazing. Those courts are really, really tiny. It's not even a tennis court. It's what is it called? Pickleball? I forgot what it. No, it's not pickleball. It's something else. Yeah, it is City Pickle. It says. So sorry, my bad. It's a pickleball. Then it makes perfect sense. Absolutely. Let's take a moment. See what it looks like. Interesting. It's a good exercise. It's a great exercise in the morning and also engaging, you know, if they're playing, let's say two couples playing each other, against each other, that's cool. Caroline, good morning, Caroline. Hi, Lily. Paul, we have grass courts here in England. I mean, that'll be interesting. I never heard of pickleball. Yeah, basically it's kind of like it looks like it's pretty much a mini tennis court, and they probably, I don't know the rules 100%, but they're very similar to tennis in terms of scoring, I think. But I don't know how they count the points, but the way they score is very similar to tennis. Wait a minute, this is Melba's. Melba is a restaurant in Harlem, right? Yes, very famous. And now I think they have an outpost here. I think it's more like a snack version of it, of course. But yes, they have a fried chicken sandwich, $10. Grilled chicken sandwich, $10. But it's not the same experience, of course. That's new. Wednesday, Sunday, 11 to 7. Slushes, food, ice cream. If you want to climb the rock, you can do it right here. Carefully, of course. Or you can climb, not climbing on this side of it, but you have steps. New steps. So if you walk up the steps, let's see what kind of view we will have from there. Maybe. Oh, that's a good exercise for me in the morning. Climbing the rocks in Central Park. Yeah, I'm on top of the rock. And this is the view, and the view is amazing. Look, I'll zoom out a little. Okay. Pretty awesome, right? Breathtaking. A lot of people take pictures here. This is New York City. So with the Columbus Circle there in the center. Central Park West to the right. And Central Park South to the left. And here we are in the middle of this elevated rock formation that is pretty easy to climb, and if you don't want to climb, you can just walk. So it's for all ages. Yeah, they will be taking pictures now. Michael K, good morning. Okay. Awesome. Let's continue. Of course, we could walk that way and exit right there at 5th Avenue, which we will eventually do. We have a little bit more time, 8:46, so we'll walk slightly to our right first. Oh, look at that. Pedicabs are working. Having customers right now. 8:54. That's early birds right there. Quite a few. See, some really act like guides, and some not really. Like this guy's good. But the two in front of him, they just sit there. They charge a lot of money, so they should provide better value, in my humble opinion. Upper East Side would be across that way. As soon as you cross 5th Avenue and you continue walking east, you will be walking through Upper East Side. Upper West Side will be another side of a park there on the west. Sunny and pleasant, and it is definitely warmer than 30 minutes ago. But you have to be careful when you're crossing, because a lot of bicycles and electric scooters and something else with engines too. Pros and cons, they only want money. Quality suffer greatly. Better to explore alone. Yeah, I will say that. With GPS. Or, you know, hire someone like me. Just kidding. But maybe not. Who knows? DLS, good morning. Looks like a pretty morning. Yes, very good, very pretty, very pleasant. We're not gonna go up that alley, but I just want to show you. It's super nice. And technically it's called the Mall Literary Walk. Beautiful alley any day of the year, rain, snow, but preferably this is the best when it's not so hot and it's shady and you can walk. And right at the end of there is the Bethesda fountain, and if you have good eyes, fountain is pretty high, so it's kind of like down there downstairs, but you can see the top of the fountain from here if you have good eyes. Our cameras, even if we zoom, it probably won't see it. Yeah, optics are too not too much sophisticated for that. Beautiful. Ambrose, good morning. Shakespeare. It's funny, he's facing this way, and the description is on the other side. Erected by citizens of New York, April 23rd, 1864, the 300th anniversary of the birth of Shakespeare. 300th anniversary of the birth, 1564, Shakespeare was born. And that's, again, not no one will know exactly the truth, but this is the best estimation right now. If you want to commemorate someone and you have money to do it, you can order, or you can make this happen. You can put a sign on a plaque on a bench, and most of the benches in the park are having those. And if I'm not mistaken, the price to do that is $10,000. But see, this one is pretty old, in honor of William Zeckendorf Sr., visionary who helped develop New York. But it's only 10K. Yes, it's pretty much available to everyone as long as you want to shell out $10,000. But you know, if you walk around the park and you read all of that, you can see, of course, you can see a lot of families commemorating their loved ones who passed away, and a lot of love stories, a lot of you know, commemoration of love. And you know, it's nice. And to be honest, if I had extra $10,000, maybe I would do the same, but I don't. Well, we'll gravitate toward the exit to the right. Anywhere we can exit, we will. Yeah, there's a nice photo of such a bench for Jeremy Brett. On Earth, $10,000. Yes. You know, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And there are plenty of free and good quality entertainment in New York, and other things to do if you really want to research. So there is something for everyone. A native meadow. Oh, interesting. Could be 10,000 plus tax, you know. There should be a tax on something like that. Maybe not. Maybe tax included. It's a good way for the park to generate income, to support it and maintain it. It's a lot of work to maintain the park. There's so many different types of birds in the park, and you know, they have bird watching tours and all kinds of things. I'm not an expert, but you hear a lot of birds all the time, and sometimes you see them too. They're very interesting types.
How's everything? I tried calling Mom, by the way.
Still blooming trees, all of them. Smell good. We're in Central Park. Let's slowly but surely exit, but it will take us a couple of minutes. Look at the interesting sculpture, a statue.
At what age did men just like
Balto, dedicated to the indomitable spirit of the sled dogs that relate antitoxin 600 miles over rough ice across treacherous waters through Arctic blizzards from Nenana to the relief of stricken Nome in the winter of 1925. Endurance, fidelity, intelligence. And a lot of dogs around here. Real dogs on the leash or without a leash. Central Park South is in front of us, and 5th Avenue is to our left. It's a funny sign. I was just thinking for a minute. It says no organized sports allowed. So disorganized sports are allowed then. Like, I don't know what that would be. Playing chess. Looks like this is a dog run. I don't know, unofficial perhaps. There's no signs or gates, but I don't know. Maybe it's on somewhere else on the other side. On Earth, dogs are incredible animals. Ambrose Hall was just typing that disorganized. Great minds think alike. Hi, Ari. Ari Nadru.
Basically from a standstill.
right? That is
I
an
said
athletic dog.
Aussies are good jumpers, man. No running up to it, just
Then the poop is attached to the stroller. Oh, what a cute stroller. I mean, the poop bag, of course. Not the poop. Okie doke. Park looks good, fresh air, fairly quiet, birds singing.
And listen, and I'm thinking it's 150, 160, like somewhere in that range.
Ambrose, something about city dogs. They seem more civilized. Maybe they get a good training, or maybe they, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. You know, they have a lot of them have to undergo a certain medical procedure. Maybe this kind of, you know, makes them behave better. I don't know. I'm just random thought. Okay, let's walk out of the park. This is East 69th Street and 5th Avenue. See, we walked north a little bit. Now we're on 5th Avenue and East 69th Street on Upper East Side. Too late. This is 5th Avenue, southbound. Central Park Scenic Landmark. And that's 5th Avenue northbound. Waiting on our light. So we're going to cross 5th Avenue and zigzag around Upper East Side a little bit. Welcome everyone. Today is 5/23/23. Pretty cool number, or 23/5/23, May 23rd, 2023. This will never happen again. Upper East Side Historic District. It's kind of nice to have a sign with text facing this way when people walk across the street. All of a sudden, some of them will probably want to stop right here and read it, but not safe. And the map is on the other side. Who am I to criticize that? Just an observation. So see Upper East Side between 5th Avenue and 3rd Avenue and East 59th Street and East 79th Street. But a lot of people call Upper East Side way up past 79th Street. So we're on a random East 69th Street, but we're going to cross avenues and streets in a random way so we can explore the neighborhood a little bit. 903 in New York City. Nice, beautiful, older architecture here as well. Right there. Italian flag and American flag. Why? Perhaps it's an Italian consulate. Maybe. Or a society of some sort. What does this say? It says Columbus Citizens Foundation. Ah, that's what it is. It's not a consulate. Look at that. Number 12, East 69th Street. This is clearly old-fashioned. Nice. And the door and the whole block is here. We see the several buildings next to each other on this side of the street. Probably 1860s, 1870s. Approaching Madison Avenue. Should have set up shop on Columbus Avenue. Ambrose. Madison Avenue, a lot of boutiques, a lot of smaller high-end shopping areas, Dolce Gabbana, and Dennis Basso, J Mando, all the brands that maybe don't have huge stores around the city, but some of them are, some companies represented here on Madison Avenue. It's Madison Avenue northbound and southbound. A lot of stores are closed still, like this one. I mean, the free spaces that are available. Interesting. Art History 101, A Brush with Fashion and Impressionism by Joe Chen. That's the open space little display. That's interesting. So we're on Madison Avenue on East 68th Street. Victor Sweet 77, that's the best hot dogs. Well, some say Nathan's, but if you buy them at the supermarket, that is, the subject for discussion. East 68th Street and Madison Avenue. Look at the older architecture. Lot of Taylor, hey. So Central Park is to our right there, a block away. M1 goes to Harlem, 147th Street. Some bus stops have a visual showing when the next bus is coming. It looks kind of like old-fashioned, but not too high-techy, but as long as it shows how many minutes, that's better than nothing. Helpful. Easy to walk, it's kind of downhill here. So avenues are one-way streets or one-way avenues. A lot of them. This one is one-way northbound. It's 67th and Madison Avenue. Believe it or not, Billy's Hot Dog cart on 93rd Street and Central Park West is popular with a lot of people. 93rd and Central Park West. Interesting. Hi, Artist Embroidery Creation. Good morning and welcome. NIK. Oh, nice. Look at that. Another display. Art History 101. What is this one? Oh, that's the fashion trend of 60s and beginning of the 70s. Sort of, kind of. Pretty interesting. Okay. It's almost like you're in a museum of art and design of sorts. Jewish redneck. Shalom, folks. Good morning. Oh, that one is being built or rebuilt. Probably rebuilt. Built. Definitely. Something new is going on there. East 66th Street. It's 66th Street and Madison Avenue. Let's make a turn, walk toward the next avenue, heading east. This is East 66. It is for the fashion disaster. Glad I survived. Oh, occasionally fashion trends are returning, so who knows? Maybe soon we're gonna have another fashion disaster that will look exactly like the 80s. Of course, no one will know it's coming from the 80s. We're approaching Park Avenue. Marlene Roberts, good morning from San Diego. My daughter and boyfriend are on their way right now from Washington DC to New York City. First trip for them. Oh, they're gonna have a blast. They're gonna have so much fun. Thank you for sharing, Marlene. San Diego. San Diego is where you can walk to Mexico if you want from San Diego. You just take, I think you take a tram, if I'm not mistaken, to the last stop, and then there's a border crossing right there. Darlene W, you are amazing as always. Thank you so much for your support. Love this walk on a beautiful day. Thank you. And thank you, Darlene W, for your constant and continuous support. Thank you so much. This is Thompson Arts Center at Park Avenue. And there used to be 7th Regiment. See, it's a fortress because the troops used to be stationed in the city at some point, and this is built to sustain a lot of weaponry. But luckily and thankfully, it's no longer the case, and now it's Thompson Art Center at Park Avenue Armory. So this is Park Avenue Armory now. That's the official name. Darlene W, thank you so much. We are on Upper East Side. This is Park Avenue northbound and southbound. We see MetLife building right down there. Maybe there's a huge brick building behind us is creating the network inconsistency, perhaps. We don't know, but we'll walk down the block and make a left at 65th. James Rufford, hey James, welcome. Paul Miller, my little Sam says hi. Hi, it's good to see new friends here in chat. Thank you so much for saying hi. Don't forget, if you like what you see, and I hope you do, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, or the sooner the better. You can just hit the subscribe button right now and make sure you choose all notifications. Statue of Liberty is pretty far away from here. All the way on the southern tip of Manhattan. We are on East 65th Street. Let's make a left at East 65th and walk toward the next avenue. Hey, sunshine after rain. Good morning. Lot of older architecture here on Upper East Side. James Crawford, time for breakfast out. That is a perfect weather for breakfast out. It's teeny tiny bit chilly. I don't even know if it's chilly or cold or just a teeny tiny bit. But once you start drinking a coffee or tea or hot beverage, maybe hot chocolate, you will feel perfectly comfortable. Oh, this... I don't know what this is, but it smells good. I guess it's lilac, but it's not. Kind of lilac, but it's kind of not. Maybe. Meme Music Production, some land with some buildings. Cool. Hi, Meme Music Production. Townhouses, older townhouses. Upper East Side Historic District. This is where we are now. Another sign that is faced randomly. Not even at the intersection, just randomly. I don't know if someone turned it, probably not. It's just oriented in a weird fashion. So if you walk normally, like you would be walking on the sidewalk, you could see the map, yes, but you don't ever know if there is a description on the other side, technically, if you're not paying too much attention. Someone who had a sense of humor created this. Look, it's like the East Pole, not North Pole, not South Pole, the East Pole. It's Upper East Side. Interesting. James, where are you watching us from? 100 degrees. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're on Lexington Avenue and East 65th Street. It's a beautiful church. 918 in New York. It's a beautiful church, and there is the statue there by the church, which we're gonna cross the street and take a look at because I think it's beautiful. Lexington Avenue and East 65th Street. Fian, wow, beautiful. 920 in New York City, and we're waiting on our light to cross Lexington Avenue at East 65th Street. Baruch College is a few street blocks up, right there at 68th Street. See the walkovers right there connecting the buildings. That's Lexington. There are people taking pictures because it is very nice. The beautiful flowers. St. Vincent's Ferrer, Roman Catholic Church. Thank you so much, Ambrose. Yeah, the roses are amazing. And the yellow, pink, red. But look at the statue here. Thank you, Ambrose. St. Vincent Ferrer, Roman Catholic Church. And beautiful flowers. I don't know if the church is open. Would be nice if it's open. We could walk in and take a look, but to be honest, I don't know. Let's see. It's on National Register of Historic Places. It's built in 1881. Yeah, it looks like it has a lock and parish office hours. So this is not the entrance, perhaps. It's another beautiful one. Amazing, very, very realistic. Of course, the artist was using the real people, real models to model for this, but it's amazing. It's marble. I think it's made out of marble, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am, but it looks like marble statue. Perhaps it's marble. Sounds of New York City. Oh, this one says 1867. St. Vincent Ferrer Church. Dominican church designed in an English Gothic style. Was dedicated in 1918. The parish was organized in 1867 and worshipped at an earlier Gothic church on this side from 1869 until the church was demolished in 1914. So this one is 1918. 104 years old. That was beautiful. The guy at the entrance asked me if I was a part of that, and I said no, and he said I can't do that, so understandable. But the sound inside of the church and the church itself is fabulous. That's 7th Regiment. That's the same building that we walked by on the other side on the 1 Avenue over. Now we're on Lexington, not on Park, and this is how it looks like. The fortress. Beautiful church. Huge as well. Yes, at least he was polite about it. We understand. It can be for multiple reasons, but it's okay. It's not the first time, not the last time. Ambrose, that church has a pretty lengthy Wikipedia page. Oh, Christ the King Cathedral by me has bells outside because the sound could crack the glass inside. Wow. We're approaching 3rd Avenue. Look, it's a real gas lamp. Wow, it's how well preserved. Looks like the solid old buildings, really not designed to help cellular signal to get through them, but that's okay. We're on 3rd Avenue and East 66th Street. Let's make it turn. And we'll head south just for a few blocks on 3rd Avenue. We're on Upper East side of the city. There's a lot of tall residential buildings around here on 3rd, but even more on 2nd and 1st Avenues, which is to our left. A lot of retail stores is now retail opportunity around here. Unfortunately, a lot of stores went out of business or closed their locations and the spaces are empty. Nathan Lane, legendary 21-year-old hero of the Revolutionary War, was hanged as an American spy on Sunday, September 22nd, 1776, probably within 100 yards of here. Arrested Saturday night, he was interrogated and sentenced by the British commander General William Howe at his headquarters near what is now as the United Nations. The exact location of the hanging is one of history's uncertainties. Other places have been cited, but a British officer's diary indicates a Royal Artillery Park near the Doe Tavern on the Old Post Road, now 3rd Avenue, where it intersects 66th Street. If they only knew what this area will look like 250 or so years after that. Steve Gonzalez, hey Steve. Oh, it is shaped like crown of thorns, Christ the King Cathedral, known locally as Patty's Wigwam. Yeah, John Burke. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Nathan, says Ambrose. We're on 3rd Avenue and we're streaming for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Local time in New York is 9:30. And we're almost done for this morning, but not just yet. So this morning's walk is from Columbus Circle to Upper East Side through Central Park. We started at Columbus Circle, we walked through Central Park into Upper East Side, and now we are on Upper East Side, 3rd Avenue and East 64th Street. Tony DiNapoli is across the street, one of Tony DiNapoli's locations, very popular Italian family style restaurant. Morton Williams supermarket is here on 63rd Street, East 63rd Street and 3rd Avenue. A lot of teeny tiny breakfast pop-ups every morning around here. And this is one of the entrances to 63rd Street, Lexington Avenue subway station. This intersection is one of the entrances. This station is the second deepest station in New York City. As far as the subway, the one that's slightly deeper is Roosevelt Island on the F line. Joseph Hell, he went to Yale, so there is a statue of him on campus. Ah. Interesting. Thank you. Okay, I think this is where we're going to say goodbye or good morning to all of you. Good morning, good day if you're watching us across the pond, and good evening if you're watching us across a few ponds. We walked for 1 hour and almost 15 minutes from Columbus Circle through Central Park over to Upper East Side. Thank you so much, everybody, for your precious personal time dedicated to working with us from the comfort of your own home. Darlene W., thank you so much for your support. Thank you for enjoying the work with us, everyone. You're welcome, Darlene W. Thank you for the lovely morning walk. Thank you so much for your support as always. This is it. Time for me to grab some breakfast and go about my business. But as we always say, we'll see you later. We'll see you sooner rather than later. Until then, take fantastic care of yourselves. Stay happy, healthy, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Ambrose, Lily, Sally, Mulder, Darlene, Steve, everyone, thank you again. Bye-bye.